Good day and welcome back to my channel. This beautiful stitch in front of you. This is the front. This is the back. It's beautiful. You will see the stitch is a repetition, and this is called the knit stitch. Some people also call it the waistcoat stitch. Very easy to work up. For this you don't require anything fancy. It's just a repetition, a one row repetition. So grab your hook and your yarn and let's do this. So for the foundation chain, any amount of chain, whether it's odd or whether it's even, it's good to go. So here I've made a foundation chain of 15 for the row 1, and this will be the row that you will repeat throughout your work. You're going to have your chain 1 here. You're going to work a single crochet into the center of the second stitch. Then you're going to make one single crochet right across your row. This is the foundation row I'm making. This is so that I'm able to work my stitches into something. So this row here is for us to have something to work our knit stitches into. Right, so we're nearly at the end. I'm using a thicker stitch so that you are able to have a better look at what I'm doing. So this is what I've made so far. This is single crochets right across the row. For row 1, you're going to make a chain 1 and turn your work. Do not worry about the very first stitch here because you've made a chain 1. I'm going to bring this a bit closer to the camera so that you can have a better look. So this is your single crochet. This is the top part. Then there's this piece here. Then you have 2 legs, one on this side, one on that side. When you work, so you have your right leg and your left leg. When you work your stitch now, you're going to go in between both of them. So yeah, I'm just going to open them up a bit more so that you can see. You're going to go right in between both of these legs. So this is your post. So this is the one part and this is the second part. So you're going to work directly in the middle of that post. So this is how you'll make your single crochet. So this is what we normally do to make our single crochet. But now, in order to have the knit pattern, you're going to work in between the legs. Just wiggle your needle a bit into them. Can you see I've gone in between? You've got one leg on your left. If I move, I'll show you on the next stitch how the right part looks. And you will finish off your single crochet. You'll do the same thing in your second stitch. Wiggle it a bit. You can see when I pull up the stitch, you've got a leg this on your left and a leg on the right. And you finish off your single crochet. So in between, and finish off. And that is how you're going to continue to work your entire row. I'm using quite a big needle, crochet hook and yarn, just so that I can give you a clear visual of what I'm doing. The knit stitch you'll be able to see better on the next row. this is what we have. Can you see I've worked in between the post, each leg of the post, worked in between. So continue that until you get to the end of your row. And this knit stitches is the ones I'm making now is worked in a row, and I will post ones that are worked in a round at a later stage. Just make sure to just work in between those legs of your post. I'm actually pushing my needle through using my finger as a base at the back. So this is the second to last stitch. When you get to the very end of your work, the very last stitch, you will make one single crochet on your turning on this last single crochet. Chain one and turn your work. Again, the chain one is here for the first stitch. You will repeat the same thing by going into the middle of the legs of your post. It's not a difficult stitch. And it's very repetitive. What's nice about this pattern is that it's completely reversible. So now we're going to be nearly at the end of this row. And you know the story already. On your last stitch, you make a single crochet, chain one, and turn your work. Just requires a bit of wiggling in between those legs of the post. It's a very flat stitch. On my last stitch, single crochet, chain one. So this is where we at. So you will continue to repeat this row until you get to your desired length. This is the other side. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching this. This is the Queen Phoenix out.